Monaco is one of the most iconic races on the F1 calendar.
Having a global event of the scale of Formula One is an incredible opportunity to showcase Melbourne.
We're helping to create job opportunities and also stimulate the local supply chain.
We've actually become the global epicenter of the high-performance motorsport industry.
Against the backdrop of the Arabian Desert lies the only Twilight Grand Prix, and home to the season finale of the F1 World Championship.
You get to really see Abu Dhabi transition and Yas Island transition from what it looks like during the day, and you get to experience it at night. The entire concept of Formula One in Abu Dhabi really was very much looking at a blank canvas of Yas Island, which didn't have anything before the plans for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
And there have been a few memorable moments that have taken place at the Yas Marina circuit.
The 2021 edition of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, that was a big year for us. That was, in terms of viewership, we had almost 109 million live views of the race. It was the biggest event of the year. And yeah, it was a big moment for us.
Monaco hosted its first Grand Prix in 1929. Those iconic moments play a big part in creating a lasting impact on the cities that host a Grand Prix.
Monaco is unique. That's a tradition. It's very challenging for the drivers. If you're good here, you can be good everywhere.
Formula One doesn't just showcase the race, it does showcase the city. And that's brilliant for the local economic impact and indeed, the lasting legacy it will create.
It's a moment of the year where the world goes to Monaco. It's a moment of the year where we can show the best of ourselves as well to the world. Our role in our job is to make sure that every year we do bring novelty and we do bring new things as well to the crowd, the fans and our customers as well. So our role is to make sure we diversify the product. So the whole Casino Square is completely renovated. It wasn't the case last year.
Monaco Grand Prix has a huge importance for our economy. ADR in the hotel is at the highest in May because of the 4 days of the Grand Prix. For some shops, they do in 4 days nearly 3 months of income. For hotels, they reach full occupancy during Grand Prix. But it's much more than that. It occupies all the Riviera. And we can consider, because it's happening at the same time of Cannes Film Festival, that Côte d'Azur is the center of the mediatic world at the time. Economically, it's very, very important.
Its reputation as the playground to the rich and famous means everybody makes a statement when they arrive at the circuit. And when the race ends, the entertainment begins. And Amber Lounge is considered the hottest ticket in town. It's been hosting F1 parties for over 2 decades.
We originally started as the place where the drivers wanted to go to party after the race, and basically we've grown and we've kind of expanded, and we've now launched our hospitality where we can actually host our VIPs personally at the different events that we have around the globe. For the celebrities, obviously Monaco kind of coincides with Cannes Film Festival. So to end Cannes Film Festival, everyone loves to come to Monaco. It's an iconic race for the F1. And they just want to kind of experience the Monaco F1, the loud roar of the cars, and then the adrenaline off track as well.
The glitz and glamour is also on display at the Albert Park circuit in Melbourne, at an event where fashion meets Formula One.
Yeah, so Glamour on the Grid is our launch event. It's an event that's built up over a number of years. It's sort of the go-to event in Melbourne now.
Over 700 of Melbourne's socialites, media, partners attended the event. It really is about showcasing the start of Formula One. And our members, our Marriott Bonvoy members, get exclusive access through invite-only event to experience and be part of this incredible hospitality event.
In Melbourne, Marriott operates over 10 hotels, including the Ritz-Carlton.
We have 67% of the customer base that were Australian-based and 33% that had flown in from all around the world. This is a very popular sport. So our hotels ran over 90% occupancy, and many of them were sold out over that weekend.
Melbourne has a reputation of being the event capital of Australia, and to have a big global event such as the Formula One is something that we hold very dear to us. We feel the responsibility to put this state and this town on a global stage and represent it the right way. We think it provides enormous economic impact to the state of Victoria and to Melburnians.
And it does. According to EY, the event's economic impact came in at around $180 million in 2023. For every dollar the state spent as host, brought it a return of $2.6. It's a boom seen at every F1 location.
Although we're only a permanent headcount of 250 or so people here at the circuit, actually that scales up at its peak to 12,000 people to deliver the Formula One British Grand Prix. That is an awful lot of additional jobs, and actually through our summer event season, we've got an awful lot of part-time workers who are coming here, and then you go out into the local community and you've got camping on local farms, you've got every bed and breakfast, every hotel, every pub, restaurant, taxi companies. It's a real shot in the arm for the local economy here. It's in the order of £100 million of spend in the local community as a result.
In delivering the event, the entire show and the spectacle that we put over the entire week of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. 95% of the workforce that's delivering that is an Abu Dhabi-based workforce. So we're helping to create job opportunities and also stimulate the local supply chain. Suppliers help make this event a reality.
Perhaps the biggest success story so far is Las Vegas. The first ever Grand Prix in Sin City generated close to $1.5 billion in economic value, according to local officials. In comparison, the Miami Grand Prix recorded almost $800 million in economic impact over its first 2 years. But in F1, what happens in Vegas will not stay in Vegas. Liberty Media, the owners of F1, have high hopes that race weekends elsewhere will also be of epic proportions.
At the end of the day, for me, sport is entertainment. And within that world, entertainment is a great world because it's a matter that relates people, connecting the people, and giving the chance to the business to be developed through relationships.
We're really committed to this vision that Liberty have to make Formula One the ultimate sports and entertainment property. The two are absolutely linked together.
We've seen a new consumer come into the sport, a younger consumer. A greater percentage of females are now taking a significant interest in the sport, and that's allowing Formula One to talk to a much wider audience. And that's appealing for businesses because they have a variety of different customers all the way around the world based in different geographies who are all after different things. The digital media has really changed as well, and the impact that Liberty's had has been phenomenal.
As a result, team drivers and principals have been elevated to celebrity status.
Bit of a Ferrari fan, I like Leclerc. We love our Australian drivers, but I'm a big McLaren fan, so it's good to see Oscar racing for them now, so I'm really happy with that.
Of all time, Michael Schumacher, and today, Max Verstappen, untouchable.
Of course, naturally, you get recognized a bit more all over the world, but for me, that's not really why I'm here. I'm here to perform, I'm here to win.
This new generation of F1 fans are hungry for content.
Okay. That's retire, please. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Basically, any drum. One instrument playing the F1 theme song.
Flute. Can you name one of the British female tennis players competing at Wimbledon this year?
Emma Raducanu.
This is where the magic happens. So we've got, everyone knows Bono. Bono's like the most famous person in this whole team.
And F1 teams are stepping it up with creative ways to engage their fans.
We've got the youngest audience in the sport. They're the most highly digitized audience in the sport as well. We're a team of maverick ingenuity. You know, we create these moments that fans want to be part of. Fans are really hungry for content, and they want to see behind the scenes for the race to the race, the 6 days that come before the Sunday race as well.
Who's going to perform a pit stop?
All right. That's fine.
Fantastic, we're good at those.
Completely in the dark.
That's not fine.
Okay, lights out, please.
The concept basically is just see if we can do our job in complete and utter darkness.
9.8 seconds.
Last attempt.
Go! .8.
2.84. You know, some teams in the pit lane would love to do that in a normal race, but to do it blindfolded, incredible, absolutely incredible.
And keeping both the old and new fans engaged and excited is a tough job, but one that Formula One Group has truly embraced.
We have hardcore fans that with their seat to be in the ground and stay there because they love the cars. We have fans that wants to see the cars and everything is running on the track. We have fans that are there because we are organizing concerts, we are organizing fan zone when they can buy whatever they like, when they can live experience with the simulator and so on. Today we are really very focused on trying to capture the attention of the young generation.
Lando Norris busting a groove over the top of the circuit.
That seems like, I don't think he'd do that in real life. Piastri going around the outside of George Russell. Can he make the move stick? Yes, he can.
Just launched Kids TV that is basically using the same kind of image we produce, but with a very young speaker, with young graphics, with a different music. And this is the way to talk about Formula One with different concepts, but having always at the center our drivers and our heroes to a different cluster of fans.
For promoters, many have been surprised by the large number of female fans that now enjoy the motorsport.
41% of the people that attended the Formula One British Grand Prix last year were female. Now, if you'd asked me even 5 years ago, let alone 10 years ago, whether we'd be nearly a 50-50 split in a sport like motor racing, I'd have said no chance. It was the ultimate boys' weekend sport. Liberty, Netflix has transformed it. We love the groups of 20-something girls that come in parties of 6 or 8 and get stuck into every aspect. They embrace the music as well as the sport. And nowadays, a Formula One event is a world-class sporting event by day, but it's also a huge music festival by night.
The fans who are coming to this circuit every year is changing year on year dramatically. We talk about 40% of our fan base being female. That wasn't the case 5 and 10 years ago. So we've got to change our fan offering to make sure that everyone who comes to this circuit can see themselves in the event. They can see something for them to do. The parents can keep their kids occupied while they're enjoying the race. That if you want to watch every lap of the race, there's a spot for you to do that. If you want to entertain and network, there's a place for you to do that. So the challenge for us is to broaden the offering to make sure there's something for everyone.